Ever met someone who seemed perfect on paper, yet you felt absolutely nothing? And then, out of nowhere, you're completely drawn to someone who doesn't even match your type? These moments aren't random. Today, we're uncovering the secret behind attraction. What makes a connection ignite instantly or fizzle out faster than a summer rain? Attraction isn't just about being compatible. It's a delicate process, shaped by unconscious perceptions, the kind we never speak about, but our body certainly picks up on. Some relationships catch fire from the start, while others that seem promising vanish without a trace. So, what's behind that? Let's move into a topic that's often misunderstood: female pleasure. It might sound sensitive, but the truths behind it are both surprising and eye opening. Did you know that 1 in 3 women admit they don't reach orgasm during sex? And even more shockingly, 10% have never had one at all. Surprised? That's only the beginning. Female sexual pleasure is far more complex than many assume. Studies show that many women prefer shallow penetration, as it stimulates the G-spot area. But there's no one-size-fits-all formula. What really matters? Trust, emotional closeness, and a stable relationship. Without these, no magic spot can do the trick. Ever heard the myth that frequent stimulation leads to numbness? That's completely false. Some call it the dead vagina syndrome. But science says otherwise. There's no medical basis. What truly matters is proper, attentive stimulation. Imagine this. The clitoris contains about 8,000 nerve endings, even more than the penis. And yet, only 25% of women can orgasm from vaginal penetration alone. So if something feels off in your intimate life, start with her mind, not just her body. Desire and imagination play a major role. Even talking openly about fantasies can be as arousing as foreplay. But as always, details matter. For example, over 95% of women say their neck is highly sensitive, but only 1% can orgasm from nipple stimulation, and some feel nothing from G-spot stimulation. Here's a fun fact. The average female orgasm lasts between 13 to 15 seconds, short but intense. And yes, squirting is real, not a myth. Want to be more attractive to women? Don't stress about getting six-pack abs. Studies show that leading an active lifestyle is far more appealing than a flawless body. Physically active men naturally stand out. Another powerful factor? Smell. Testosterone has a scent that subconsciously draws women in, and colognes mimicking this scent amplify the effect. Looks matter too. Women appreciate neat hair, trimmed beards, clean clothes, and overall grooming. Put simply, if you look like you've just crawled out of the woods, your chances are not great. The bottom line? Effort matters most. Showing care, investing in your appearance, and being emotionally present, that's what truly makes a man attractive. Now that we've explored the outer layers of attraction, it's time to go even deeper into the emotional and psychological triggers that make connections last. In the previous part, we explored how outer factors like appearance, scent, and lifestyle influence attraction. But true attraction goes far beyond the surface. It's deeply rooted in emotions, psychology, and the way we connect. A woman wants to feel cherished, like a rare piece of jewelry, not easily won. The more effort it takes to win her over, the more valued she feels. This idea shows up clearly in the world of sexual fantasies, where reality and imagination often diverge. Sometimes fantasies reflect real-life desires, sometimes they don't. But sharing fantasies, role-playing, and opening up about desires, that's what keeps intimacy exciting and alive. Let's be honest, sometimes what we crave as novelty is simply the idea of a new partner, even if it's through online intimacy. But here's the truth. Everything comes down to mutual agreement. One thing remains constant: touch matters. Whether it's cuddling, holding hands, or a gentle stroke on the back, these small gestures build emotional intimacy. Without them, dissatisfaction slowly creeps in. Interestingly, couples who are too alike often lose interest quickly. On the flip side, contrasting personalities can bring more color and spark. But of course, too much difference without a common foundation can lead to conflict. The secret? Keep the differences, but don't let them become daily battles. Think of them like seasoning in a meal. Just enough to enhance the flavor, not overwhelm the dish. All relationships go through stages. First comes passion, when every glance sends a jolt of electricity. Then comes attachment, a deeper phase where just being together becomes essential. Without consistent effort, that initial spark fades. But here's the beauty. When passion fades, it opens the door to deeper emotional connection. Psychologists say that lasting love is built on a mix of physical attraction and emotional bonding. The stronger the emotional intimacy, the more likely couples are to keep the romance alive. Even small, shared experiences like traveling, trying a new hobby, discussing a movie or book can strengthen the bond in surprising ways. Here's something unexpected: weather affects libido. In summer, the sunshine boosts serotonin and testosterone, increasing desire. In winter, the cold brings couples closer under cozy blankets. Either way, physical closeness and emotional proximity both matter. Love requires ongoing effort, but that effort pays off. And sometimes it's not about changing your partner, but about rediscovering them again and again. Psychologist Robert Sternberg put it perfectly: love is a mix of attachment, passion, and commitment. Sometimes hormones and emotions stir attraction for no clear reason, but through understanding, openness, and emotional strength, we can nurture something deeper. Because love isn't just chemistry, it's also a journey of exploration, growth, and shared experiences. In fact, studies show that couples who prioritize emotional connection tend to stay satisfied much longer. Real attraction isn't just physical, it's about listening, understanding, and growing together. Love doesn't stay the same, it evolves. So, which of these facts surprised you most? Let me know in the comments. And now, let's move forward, because in the next part, we'll dive into powerful practical strategies for keeping the spark alive in both love and intimacy. Trust me, it only gets better from here.